Me?
I think she's frozen.
Andrew, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, yeah, you sound fine. Dude, how are you getting speeds like that? I saw your speed test. What the hell?
Do you
320 some odd is my max download now, and I'm just waiting for them
How?
to fix the upload.
How?
That's our service up here.
That's unbelievable. Oh, that's right. I forgot the government took control of ours. Therefore, it works so much better.
Oh yeah.
guys, show's starting here in just a second because we're live.
Jim, you're getting you got a lot of feedback coming through. You might want to pull that back a little bit.
Welcome to the gain of the mic.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
Is that better?
This is where the magic happens behind the scenes. Yeah, it's much better.
I've got my volume down to like 40 some odd.
Getting a little static. Amy should jump back in here. Do we have our new guest host joining us this evening as well, or no?
No, she's not feeling very well.
Okay.
So we'll wait till Amy gets back in, and there she is.
Sorry,
No.
my computer went to sleep on me.
Okay.
Hello, Amy. Amy, how are things?
Hello. Yeah, you know, just saying, I'm just exhausted.
I hear you.
You know, so
Okay.
thank you for asking, guys.
Yeah, it's a weird, tough situation. I apologize. I mean, I fully admit it. I never know what to say. So
I know, there's not much you can say. I was saying to Jim, no, we're live. I'm not going to talk about it. Go ahead.
right.
Did you guys send out links?
Yes. Let me see here. Got that. Okay. Getting everything set up. We are live though. That's interesting. We are live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took us live at 7. And
Good evening, everyone.
I am getting feedback, but oh well. Won't really matter, I guess.
It's a little better now though.
Okay. All right. So confession and the reason why this may be the last show and maybe the hardest thing I've ever done.
Right. And you've had me wondering since since last night, so.
Well, some things happened. You know that I got called in by the IRS last week. You know that the show got blocked. There's a reason why the show
blocked.
Well, there was a piece of it that got blocked.
No, the whole show got blocked.
Of last week's show or the whole series?
Video last week from this point on. Last week was blocked worldwide.
Wow.
And
it's almost impressive in a weird way.
Well, it's not impressive when I tell you what happened. I guess to where this started, 4 years ago when I started the show with, you see the picture up there with Joey and JK and GP. You guys all knew GP. You never knew Joey. Right. Just some friends from high school, and we just wanted to change the world. We wanted to do some good stuff. Just change the world. Then we added Andrew and then GP and JK and then Amy, and I don't know, I just saw these pictures and I kind of reminisced and wanted to, that was some good times, and that's how it started, was just for fun. And then what happened was 2 years ago, this is hard because Lisa's watching right now, and I couldn't even tell her in person. So 2 years ago, I made a deal with Google Plus and YouTube to get paid on all of our videos, as long as they put commercials on there. And every time somebody joined the show, co-hosts, when I incorporated the show, they automatically became shareholders. So you guys did, all of us did, and everybody was entitled. Everybody was entitled to the money. This is how many views we've had: 87,774 times $2 each. There was $175,000 made. Spent all but 149. So the IRS caught up. They call it embezzling. I don't know what to. I don't know. So they won't let us. They blocked us from now on. There's a chance that by Friday I could probably be arrested, and it'll be all over the news. And I don't know what to say. So Lisa's finding out right now as we all find out.
Wow, that's pretty tough. Yeah. So I guess well, Andrew, you're safe. You're up in Canada, but I mean, what liability do Amy and I have here, if any?
Nothing. It was me who took. That's what I say. You guys might be mad. I took your guys' money. I blew the show.
Well, you didn't take anything from me. I mean, I didn't even know I had it. So, I mean, what am I gonna say? I don't know. Can I get $50? Is that?
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't even know what to say.
I know.
So,
I mean, like Brett said, we didn't know that we were making any money to begin with. So
what now? What happens now?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll find out Friday what's going on with me.
Right.
But beyond that,
what did you spend the money on?
everything. Bose. Big screen TV. The new car.
How about that? Any extravagant vacations or televisions or anything like that?
Yeah.
He's coming to Canada.
Pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah.
So where do we go from here then? I mean, should we just sign off right now and say see you later? Or, I mean, what's the deal?
Well, I mean, it says broadcasting, but it's not going to be seen by anybody except the people who are, watching now.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, watching it live, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't think the live feed gets blocked. It gets reviewed afterwards. I think on all of these things is what happens. So that's why while you're doing the show, you can actually show videos in it, and then later on, maybe you hit a copyright infringement accidentally, and it's actually not really that big of a deal from what I understand. If you are not making money and you show proprietary information, you really can't be held liable for that. In this case, it looks as though, even if it wasn't $2, if it was 25 cents, I mean,
by signing that, there's nothing was copyrighted. I could play anything. That's why I played everything.
I see.
There's nothing that's blocked. I already signed an agreement that we could play anything.
Right.
Advertising going to be shown.
If you were using other people's proprietary information, is what I meant. To make money, if you were using like Ronda Rousey or something like that, if you used a clip,
nothing was blocked.
Yeah, that was blocked, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's not why we got blocked. I had permission to use that.
Oh, see, I didn't realize. So you spun that last week as though that was the reason.
I didn't know what else to say.
When this all happened, yeah.
I didn't know what else to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do we move along and just try and have a regular old show and just see where it goes tonight?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys aren't going to stop at me? I don't know. I would be.
Well,
I guess first of all, I'd ask, why wouldn't you tell your wife privately first?
If I get if I'm going to be arrested, I don't even want to see her at this point right now, to be honest with you. I'm embarrassed. And I'm a chicken shit, I guess.
I don't know that I would have done any different. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but I mean, shoot, if you're gonna look bad in front of one person, maybe just come out and just let everybody know, hey, I screwed up. Own it right away, I guess, is what I'm hearing here. I think that's commendable. And you're owning it not just in front of your family, but in front of everyone that's joined us and has followed the show, and those of us that are here with you every week. So
the daughter's watching, everybody's watching.
Yeah. Well,
if I were Lisa, I would be very angry with you, to be quite honest.
I don't mean to make it. I'm sorry. I was just saying. I bet
just,
I was going to say. I bet you're not getting a latte tonight, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to. That's just been such a theme of the show, and I just.
Yeah.
I don't think we might not bother with that one.
Well, why don't you tell us why you did it?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Ah!
Did you realize?
That just took. That was just.
Brett said something about. I bet you it's an April Fool's. Who's laughing? Is that Lisa laughing in the background?
That's just a fake laugh.
Oh.
Well. Last night, well, I had no doubt, but you actually pulled that off pretty well. And by the way, the texting me right before the show saying that you were kind of tearing up and you'd be a minute, it'd be a little rough.
Loser. Loser.
You set that one up pretty well, though. That's impressive. All right.
Chopped onions.
What's that?
What's
chopped
that?
onions. It's chopped onions.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you used?
Yeah. Chopped onions.
Jim, I'm sitting here trying to be diplomatic, but I was like, if that were me, I would have gone in there and cold conned you on live TV.
Oh, please tell me you guys knew he was full of crap from the get-go.
Look at my new hat. The Blast.
Nice.
I got a new shirt, the Blast too.
What's that? I didn't see
Hey,
it.
how about that?
And I got
Every time Brett talks, you go away, so I can't see your hat.
Now he's just gone.
I know. Show me the hat.
I'm trying
There
to.
you go. All right. There you go.
I'm trying to clean up onions all over the floor.
Oh, great.
So onions all over the floor. All over my hand, and now I'm like, oh my god.
Hey. By the way, I just was doing a few calculations here in the calculator, and considering time spent, the longevity that I've had with you, and when Amy came on the show, you actually owe me about $72,000.48. So I'll go ahead and take that check, buddy. That's nice. I'll take everybody out somewhere nice, though. That's
Lisa has to. Ashley just bought a house across the street, or across the street and down 2 houses. She was right across the street. And so they're moving in, or they're fixing the floors or whatever tonight. So the plan was I was going to text Lisa the word now, and then she was going to come in and go, you son of a bitch. You get arrested, I'm leaving. And slam the door. She goes tonight, she goes, I can't help you. And then earlier today, my daughter...
I can't help you.
My daughter Crystal was not freaking leaving me alone. Dad, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? Are you serious? You're going to tell everybody in the freaking world at the same time as you tell your family? Blah, blah, blah. So finally, I'm like, oh, Jesus. I had to tell her, and then she put it. So then I told her.
That's why she posted. Everyone will know you're getting paid.
Yeah. So she posted that for me.
when you first put it up last night, here's what's funny for me. When you first put it up last night, I thought, for whatever reason in my head last night, I was thinking like, well, today's April Fool's. He wouldn't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's not even April Fool's. So why would he set all this up for? Because I don't know why. I just kept thinking yesterday was the 1st. And so when I first read the post, I was like, oh, so what's that about? So you did have me hooked a little bit, and then it occurred to me later on, well, wait, no, this is tomorrow's the 1st. What am I thinking? And I kind of was thinking, well, maybe something happened. I don't know. And I kept thinking it might be a health issue or something, which would be serious.
Finally, this friend of mine on Facebook, she's like, oh, I felt really bad. She's like, oh, feel bad, for Jim, and let's hope things are okay. And then I'm like, crap, man. I got a post on there. This is not a health-related issue. I'm fine, but this is serious.
Yeah, and I knew 110% this was going to be a fantastic setup, and you were going to drag it out when you put up the boys, our local politicians in the prison blues there. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I know.
I had a feeling that something was going on because he texted me saying you got to be on the show, and that he was going to give me $1,000. So I'm like, all right, I know something's gonna be funny.
Well, how's he going to give you 1,000 when there's only like 149 and change left in the old account, Andrew?
Exactly.
You're gonna have to wait to cash that check.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sierra couldn't be with us tonight because she's fighting a sinus infection, migraine, or some odd thing like that, and so felt bad for her. But she said,
Well, Sierra, I hope you feel better.
But I told her, I said, you got to watch the first couple minutes. Randy,
Okay.
one of my yes. Oh wait.
All right, now that the first segment's over, I can go to bed.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for joining us. You know what's funny too is like I've known Jim long enough to just I knew for just damn good and well that's going to be a nice setup, and he's going to drag this thing all the way through to fruition.
I sent Brett a message just before the show started.
Oh, let me read it. Here. Okay, so here we go. I got this right before the show started. This is actually pretty good. This is really backing it up and trying to build that wall. He's still putting bricks. He's still doing it. So, Brett, dead serious. I could be getting arrested for embezzling. Lisa does not know. I can't tell her to her face, so she's watching the show over at Ashley's tonight to find out. So honestly, hardest thing I will ever do or say tonight. I'm actually crying a bit right now. So tread lightly tonight. I could use your support, not your jokes. I'll explain why in a bit. Although when I do, you'll probably be pissed at me too. Oh, that's great. But see right here, it's dedication. Even though about 80% of me was thinking this is going to be BS, this is BS. 20% was like, I don't know, maybe something did happen. I was still thinking like, he's really doing well. He's taking this thing to extremes.
Yeah.
The acting at the first part was good.
Well, I felt bad at first because I'm like, God, man, well, Amy, I feel so bad because she's truly going through a challenging situation. Then do I play this through or not? Because life is more important. But you know what? Also getting some levity and go and take your mind off something for a minute, and just
right.
Having the
I
emotion.
was thinking to myself, if that were me and I was finding out on live TV, he would be dead. He would be dead. He would be dead.
Actually, I think I just found the new direction of the show tonight. So come on live, call in with your problems. Would you like to let somebody know about something you've done? Dial 503-489-9501 and tell us your story.
Tell us your story, and the tens and tens of fans will all...
Exactly. There's no chance your significant other's listening, so
Yeah, right.
Call in and share today.
Now, the $2 a view is not accurate, but the 87,000 views on the Google Plus side is. So,
and that's not bad if you average that out. A show. Well, we don't do 52 a year, but
Yeah, but it was only going for this year, for 1 year.
Oh, that's this. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
That's actually more than I would have thought. Well, to those of you who are watching and you're still here, hi, thank you.
That's the ones that type in. So let's say they click in on YouTube through Facebook. That's a separate number.
Right.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually 3 different ways. Sometimes I'll embed it just on Facebook. But so tonight, what I did was I only have 3 different segments set up, and it's all just kind of like around the water cooler type talk. Nothing is just blow.
Hey, Jim, real quick, sorry to interrupt. A quick message from Laura Dawson. She says on Facebook, okay, Jim, I want a portion of that money. for guessing that it was an April Fool's joke. So Laura is looking for a little reparations here. So you might want to address that when you get a moment.
If you're looking
Laura, you're gonna have to wrestle me for it.
yeah,
You're gonna have to wrestle me for it.
We're gonna even
you went to high school. And her and a friend of another friend of ours, Valerie, they both bought Rock Solid Coffee too, which I really wanted to start playing some commercials again because we do eventually want to get paid, right?
Sure, exactly. Will you tell us?
Yeah. And when we start doing some shorter bits, I'm all signed up so that we can start getting paid through YouTube views. But it'll take, I don't know. We'll talk about that stuff later.
Sure.
So,
that's an off-the-air business conversation.
Yeah. Politics 101. Did Amy, were you with us last week? You weren't, were you?
I was not. No.
Was not.
So, Politics 101. This isn't necessarily really the best song for it, but I love this. If you play.
What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it, and I don't like it any more than you, man.
I don't know why, but I thought to myself, liberals versus conservatives versus common sense. It's like what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Honestly, that's it though.
Great son. That's a great movie. Great scene.
And he gets what he got or whatever.
It is good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the post I threw up on the blast a little bit ago?
Yeah, just for a quick second. I was in the middle of cutting onion, though, when I.
Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of preparing to cry.
When I saw that. One of the first little things that I popped up here that I'm just going to run through a bunch of stuff. If you guys want to comment on it, we'll comment on it. If not. But Hamas was found guilty of war crimes in Gaza clash by Amnesty International, and nobody is reporting on it. But yet, when the bombs were going off and Hamas was bombing Israel, and everybody, all the news channels, everybody was all over Israel's ass about what they were doing. Turns out, just like they said, Hamas actually had an accident and blew themselves up, which killed a lot of people. And that is what came out from Amnesty International, the horrific missile attack that killed 11 children in Gaza during last summer's war between them, for which Israel was broadly condemned at the time, was actually caused by a Palestinian missile misfiring and killing its own people. Amnesty International charged in a report released Thursday. Amnesty International is not a Republican conservative group. So, this thing came out last Thursday.
Right, and you have quiet. They're not talking about it on the mainstream.
Oh.
No, it doesn't fit their agenda.
Nope. Hamas did take a page out of the United States government's playbook, and they said, "Hey, why let a tragedy go to waste? If blame our enemy with it." So that's what worked too well here.
Have you seen the actual videos with when Israel is going to bomb a building that they know is had this bomb-making material or something in it? They'll actually do it's like a 5-minute knock. So they actually send these things that hit the roof of the building that's like a knock, knock, knock. Almost like a knock, 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 we're coming. And then, because they have someone filming it, and you see the things come down and go like knock, knock, knock. And 5 minutes later, kaboom. So they actually give them 5 minutes to get out of the house.
Isn't that crazy?
It's the greatest thing.
Well, hey, there's no reason why when you're at war you can't be polite. I don't.
Well, they don't want to kill the innocents, so that's just like us flying, throwing leaflets down saying, "Get out if you're, if you're not part of if you're not part of it, get out it out now.
Right.
So, but it's a fabulous video. If I can find it again, I'll post
No,
it.
I'd love to see that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
Put a
cool.
link up.
Harry Reid. Okay, so about 3 months ago, he was on the treadmill, and the treadmill band broke. Rubber
Sure
band.
did.
What
Sure
freaking
The
tread?
old bastard fell off the treadmill. He
Ain't-
pulled
I
one
think-
of those funniest home video scenarios.
You know what?
Knocked himself in the eye.
Some people are saying that he didn't come through on a promise for the mob and got the hell beat out.
No. That was just gonna say that. That looks a little bit more to me like somebody told him he needed to quit or he needed to do something, and his response was, "I ain't doing that," or "No," and okay, and
He socked him in the left eye. Is what you're saying?
hit him good.
Reader, he is still wearing dark glasses. He's got and I'm not a big Rush Limbaugh listener, but he started this idea, and people are running with a little bit that possibly some of these he's from Las Vegas. That's where he's from Nevada, from Las Vegas, and his son is on the board of directors for a casino that's trying to be built. So if he's making deals and dirty deals, and he didn't come through or whatever, now he was just doing fundraising here about a month ago. All of a sudden he comes out and says he's not going to run, and one of the reasons he says, he goes, "I think it's unfair for me to be soaking up all the money to be reelected when we were doing in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Florida, blah blah blah." He's not concerned over money being
he's not.
races. Says the real Reid is retiring may have nothing to do with the excuses and everything to do with concerns that a possible Republican presidential victory in 2016 would lead the appointment of a Republican Attorney General in 2017, and it could initiate criminal investigations and blah blah blah. Well, that may be part of it, but I think the mob got to him, beat the shit out of him, and then said, You're not running again. We're putting our own person in there because you've blown it now or whatever.
Right, and I do like that he's getting out of town ahead of the posse, but now that is conspiracy theory, and I can respect all of what you just said because I like it. I do. I like that one. I like that one a lot. And if that is true, now listen to me, mob. I don't condone the violence, but in this case, thank you.
Came out, he was just interviewed by CNN, I think it was yesterday, and they asked him about when he got on the Senate floor and bold-faced lied, saying, a friend of mine told me that Mitt Romney didn't pay taxes. He didn't pay taxes for 10 years. Show your taxes, Romney, which was a complete fabrication and lie. And so they asked him about that statement, and his comment was, well, he didn't win, did he?
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
What a douche.
Yeah.
He's a scumbag. He is like the bottom dwelling. He's lower than whale shit.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan at all.
Not a fan. Gonna go with not a fan. Andrew?
Andrew's not.
No.
Andrew's like, I could give two craps less about
I could give two craps less, exactly.
about U.S. politics.
Exactly. I couldn't give 179,000 some odd dollars.
Andrew's just like, shit, I thought I could do something good with $1,000.
Indiana Democrat says GOP colleagues,
Yeah, you like this one?
old son is a racist. An Indiana Democrat state senate made a shocking claim during a floor speech earlier this week when she said that a Republican colleague's 18-month-old toddler was scared of her because she's black. So Vanessa Summers was debating the Religious Freedom Restoration Act on Monday when she speculated the Republican son was a fledgling racist.
The ignorance it takes to say something like that, that's impressive.
I'm sorry. She just got big boobs. I'd be scared of her too.
I know, that's what I was saying. That's a big woman right there. I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean,
Step back. I'm a little worried here.
You see big things coming at you like that, and it's not your mom. Like, geez.
Right. I think it's a little misplaced.
And those are brand new headphones.
Oh, you're
My
crackly.
Chrome.
Crackly.
You're
crackly.
Yeah, the microphone on them is.
You're crackly as heck.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, you are. Pull back a little bit.
Horrible.
How's that?
How about now? Oh, yeah.
Hear me now?
That was good.
That's better.
Sounds much better. That's much better.
I
Better.
don't have the
Yeah.
program
Better,
running,
yeah.
so that's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, where's Abbott? Abbott from Abbott and Costello.
It?
Where's he from? I was
Abbott,
just watching it. I was watching it today, well, this evening, and he said, "I have an idea."
An idea?
Idea. He had an R. So I said, "Oh,
I got an idea.
I gotta find out where he's from."
for us.
Interesting.
Andrew's
That was the.
doing that for us. All right, so back on this. We showed this last week. The woman who in Colorado who cut out the baby from the other woman.
Yeah. This is impressively horrible.
Yeah. So Anna posted this one. Colorado, watch out for lightning because it truly may rain down for this. What's wrong with these creepy government people? And what she's talking about is the idea that they are not going to prosecute her for murder because the baby probably didn't take a breath after it left its womb. Andrew, was your hand just up?
Wow.
Oh, I thought you put your hand up like you found where Abbott is from.
That's been my mic.
So I got looking. Some blogger did a story on this, and it says a couple weeks ago, a pregnant woman named Michelle, blah blah blah, went to a home in Boulder, Colorado, looking for baby clothes. The predator there had placed an ad on Craigslist. Okay, so Lane accosted Ms. Wilkins when she arrived, cutting her uterus with a knife, removing her baby, and leaving her to bleed to death. Fortunately, the mother survived. Imagine the fearful thing. Okay, so that's part of it.
Wow.
The part that I was going to read. All you can imagine is all you can do is imagine it, because in this life there will be none. District Attorney announced last week that no murder charges will be filed in the case. Let's see.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's going to get away with murder. Kind of crazy.
And now that's evil personified.
That is, well, now did you also catch, though, she is going to go to prison and for a long, long time, but she will not be charged with that particular crime of murder of the child.
Well,
So-
why are we paying the bill?
I know. Well, she's going away for other charges.
She needs to die from a lead bullet that was
Right.
placed, strategically placed between her eyes. That's what she
She's
needs.
not getting charged for attempted murder either. She didn't try to kill the woman. She just took the baby out of her. So
Wow.
she's charged with assault.
Performing a late-term abortion, you could probably put her away for quite a while on that.
Who are you kidding? They'll probably applaud her. She'll get a job from every liberal
Oh, that's true.
Just
lobbyist.
Somebody will give her a job.
just
They're
about
from New Jersey, by the way.
who is?
Abbott and Costello.
Oh, oh,
Jersey. They're
And
from
the-
Jersey.
of course they are. Joyzy.
Indiana bill. Everyone's been talking about this, and
Yep.
Well, I
it's-
got to tell you, it looks like my new cartoon show for Saturday morning idea. I was going to be Indiana Bill, and that's just not going to sound good now.
gonna watch it, right?
It's not going to, you know.
But let's worry about a gay person's right to a cake. Oh, this one here. A couple of weeks ago, a pregnant woman named Michelle, well, same thing, Boulder, Colorado. So it's okay to kill the baby.
Right.
About a gay person's right to have a cake. Right to have a cake from any baker they want.
Exactly. I
Forced-
heard.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say in these little ridiculous like stories like this, like that right there, that comparison. The one I heard about the religious freedom of the baker to refuse to make the wedding cake for a gay couple. I mean, and that's here in the Portland area. We had a big issue with that, but there was a situation that just came up recently where it was a challah, or I'm not sure. I think it was called a challah. It's a Muslim butcher shop, and they refused to butcher a wild boar that somebody had brought into them, because you can, in butcher shops you can bring in your elk or your deer or wild game, and they'll clean it and break it down for you. Well, they refused to do it because they won't touch a pig, based off religious belief. So that wound up being okay. They weren't forced to do it. Well, wait a second.
But that's because the person probably didn't bring it forward.
Oh no, they did. It wound up becoming an issue, but the courts sided with the butcher.
Really?
So right. So they're able to say no based off religious beliefs. We won't do this.
Only time religious beliefs are okay is if you're a Muslim.
Right. Exactly. In our country, especially. So, and I mean, wherever you come down on should they have made the cake or shouldn't they have made the cake? The point, that's not the point. Is some people can say no based off of my religion, I won't do this. Other people can't say that. It's ridiculous.
I think that if you're, my own personal opinion, if you're in business making cakes, making cookies, whatever,
chopping up meat,
if somebody comes to you and wants to use your service, you're in business to do that service. You're obligated to make the cake. You're obligated to make the cookies.
See, I don't agree.
But you're not obligated, in my opinion, to go to their ceremony. Like if you're taking pictures, of taking part in their ceremony because of your religious beliefs. But I
don't agree. If you own a business, you shouldn't be forced to do anything. You shouldn't be forced to hire anybody. You shouldn't be forced to serve anyone. I mean, it's become that in our society, so everyone thinks it's normal. But if I own a private business and I don't want to serve Asians or blacks or whites or then you either come to my business or you don't. And if you don't, I get shut down, and that's my problem. It's
bad.
become
It's
so
bad.
bizarre to me that you're in business to make money. So if I decide I choose not to take your money for whatever reason, then that should be my decision. And unless I am the only bakery within 1,000 miles, or you know what I mean, there's no other bakeries around that can do this. I mean, I can see if that's the case. Then you can go and say, well, you're the only bakery, so come on, you know what I mean? But you can go to any corner and find a bakery.
In that light, they shouldn't deny service based on religious freedom. They should be able to deny service based on personal enterprise, your own personal business. It's your First Amendment personal choice. Has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with being gay, has nothing to do with being straight. It has only to do with, I own this business, I will serve and not serve who I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's the way. Now, normal everyday people could give two craps whether you're straight or gay or black or white. I mean, you're gonna bake a cake, like you said. I won't go and serve the cake and sit there and smile and watch everyone do kissy face if it's against my religion and stuff like that, and it's against my views.
I mean, unless they're lesbians, watch the kissy face.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's like, if I choose not to take someone's money for whatever reason, and that's the way it's supposed to be. We've let these liberal courts go absolutely haywire. They control every part of our lives, and everyone now thinks it's normal that, you can't discriminate. Yeah, you don't have a right not to be discriminated against. You just don't.
Yep,
You're an asshole if you discriminate against people, but that doesn't mean that you don't have a right to not be discriminated against.
Right.
It's bizarre.
It's the whole thing has just gone and like I've been saying is what they're
going
doing
down the rabbit hole.
What they're doing with all of this is they're making censorship okay, and they're bringing it in with certain topics, these highly charged emotional topics, these emotional issues, and we literally have a situation now where this opinion is okay, this one is not, and that's basically how it gets spun. And it's not even like, the gay to make the cake or not to make the cake. That's not really what's important here, and that is what's scary. Is people are focused on the wrong thing. They're focused in the wrong area. And that's what's really disturbing about this, because you know what? As soon as these things kind of fade away, and they all do, and they kind of will fade out as people become less and less interested, but now it's normal. And so when a more important issue comes along, you're just going to be like, oh, well, okay, well, I see why they're doing it. Right.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, kids today, they haven't grown up with anything else, so it's normal to them. Right. So anyone who remotely, that's why everyone who's religious is now a freak or a weirdo or an extremist, because they don't want to bake a cake for me.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so, we've gone so far down the rabbit hole. It's not even funny. It's just so.
Yeah.
Well, look at this pizzeria here.
I heard about this today.
Yeah, Indiana pizzeria forced to shut down because of threats from the gay community.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I mean, I don't know.
Because again,
it's not even the gay community; it's just the gay activists and their champions.
And again,
you know what I mean? It's not
community is
perfect. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay to have an opinion if it's the right one. Again, and let's remember what they're saying.
The gay advocates and the radical gay agenda has become exactly what they hated.
Right, they are what they hate.
They're bullies, and they will force you to conform or else. And that's exactly what they hated about the normal society. So it's just it's so hypocritical. It's disgusting. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Next.
Did you guys? Okay, so now I've got, and I just threw crap against the wall here, so I just loaded it.
Did you do a good video at least?
I think I've got one or two short ones at the end. Short. This first one here, let me hold this up. Okay, so you guys all saw the thing about the two guys dressed as chicks that tried to break through the NSA, and one of them got killed and the other got shot, right? You guys saw that? Okay. Let me get rid of that.
Someone was speculating how long are they gonna?
Okay.
How long before they blame it on the Tea Party members?
This is good.
I can't read it. It's blurry.
Oh, this is good.
Lil is the name. Tai Tai is the nickname. Ishway. The friend of Hall's said Hall went by the name Maya and identified as a transsexual. Identified as a transsexual. Hall was loved, Ishway said. People was always there and would be by her side. Now, these two guys dressed as girls, they weren't even trying to be in a disguise. They were just dressed as chicks. Identified as transsexuals. Do you know what that means? That means that if they wanted to, and these guys were nuts with guns, could go into the Planet Fitness women's locker room if they wanted.
Absolutely.
If they were in Connecticut or California, they can go into any of the women's bathrooms because they identified.
Right. They feel like a lady today. And what about the ladies out there who like to wear jeans and a button-down a dress shirt, like I wear? I mean, couldn't I just go and dress with what I have on and say, no, I feel like a woman today? It's fine, right? Anyway, we've beat that one.
Yeah, we beat.
We beat that one down.
Did I show you guys? Did we play the video last week of that senator lady trying to park?
No, I don't think we did.
You didn't see that? Did you see it, Brett?
No, I don't think I saw it.
The congresswoman or whatever she was?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles. But here, hey, I'm stuck at parking. Seriously.
That's awesome.
All right. So
have you seen it?
I have here. Democrat rep caught on camera trying to park her car, fails miserably. Here we go.
I'm just laughing that somebody that runs the country is having issues parking.
Oh, you don't even know. You don't
Is that a real thing? What?
She came in the wrong way. Instead of going around and pulling back in the right way, she's trying to park.
He has hit that red car next to her repeatedly.
And we're taking pictures.
And we don't think they're going to do anything about it. And if she parks like that, she should not be a member of Congress anymore.
She was headed in for like a 1-hour hearing
It looks like it.
on Iran or something.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
I mean, she has like 10 miles behind her that she could back up and
I
actually.
know, right? That's what I... What in the world? Hi, I'm just going to go on in. Can you handle this for me?
I look at
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Does she even know where she's at?
Yeah, she realizes it. She's going to turn around and come back and repark. So this is good.
No
Watch.
note or anything.
Oh, that is... Who's the guy that's walking? Why doesn't
I
he
know.
hop in the car and handle this?
He's a security guy out there. See, she's going to repark. She realized what she did.
He's gonna go along with
Oh,
her
no,
now
she-
to write her the ticket.
Forgot some paperwork. Just
That's awesome.
Absolute
Watch
arrogance of these
hit by a
people.
bus. Boom!
Don't you wish?
That is impressive. That is horribly impressive.
All right, I have to give this gal credit. Now, number one, I love the show. I do. I watch Empire. So she comes out and she's upset. I'm not going to play the video. I've played it before, but she was upset that her son was racially profiled, and she took to the airwaves. She took to Twitter, and she was upset that her son was racially profiled. So the police department, that local California police department there, were starting to get some threats and everything. So they went ahead and released the video of exactly what happened. And after she saw that video, oh wait, that's not the one. She comes out and she tweeted an apology and said, "Thank you for being so polite to my son," because this guy, this cop, bent over backwards to be polite to this guy, and didn't even give him a moving citation, gave him a citation for not having a current driver's license.
Wow.
Said, he goes, I'm not going to give you the moving citation because that'll be hard against your record and you have to go to school and all that to get it off, but get your license renewed and go to court and show the judge and they'll throw that out. I mean, the guy was like bending over backwards to help this kid. Oh, and the kid had marijuana in the car. And so the cop...
You have to wonder if he did that because maybe the kid said, "Well, my mom's an actress," and so.
You never know.
He
But-
would have ran the name and found it anyways.
Yeah, he still gave him a citation. And I just got to give her credit, though, that she came back out and apologized. So,
I know her from Person of Interest, not Empire.
What was that, Andrew?
Person of
I know her
interest.
from Person of Interest.
Wow, your headset is really
I
breaking
know
up
you're-
every time
you're
you talk.
breaking up.
yeah, you got to
Sorry.
take that back to Kmart or Walmart. Hey,
Oh, next time spend more than $10, brother. Big
Take-
Lots is not the place to buy electronics.
yeah, take that back.
It was
Yeah.
a lot more than $10. I don't have the Razor program activated in the background.
Oh,
All right. This is
but just what I was gonna say, but you know me, James. I always have to say,
Yeah.
did she only do it after the fact because then she got caught, so she had to apologize, or did she actually mean it? You know what I mean?
She wanted to mean it.
She
wanted
you know
to
what
mean
I'm saying? Liberals always do something, and then when they get caught, I'm so sorry.
But-
I apologize.
there's no way to read her mind, and there's no way to know her motivation. So I have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Sure. I mean, and of course, why wouldn't you?
Well,
in this
she
case?
jumped to the conclusion with the police based on nothing.
Right.
Because her
would-
son got stopped, and he was black.
I would have, if I was her, and my son or daughter got a ticket, I would have jumped to conclusion. Just because I did. That's just me. I'm just being honest.
Well, and the kid might have come home and been like, "Mom, this cop was such a jerk, and I got in trouble because he was trying to get out of the, he knew he got busted, and Mom was going to be mad or something like that,
Right. So instead of finding out what happened, she just jumps to conclusions and says, "Okay, it's a racist cop." And
your kid side
and
immediately.
I come from the point of view that having never been stopped in my life, and the only time I ever was, it was because I passed on the right, so I was at fault. People who get stopped, probably 99 out of 100 times, they're at fault for something. Not because they're black, because they did something wrong. They have a tail light out. They don't have the seatbelt on. They're holding their computer in their lap as they're driving.
Hey, I was at a stoplight and it was on my lap, and then it turned, and I put it on the sun. Yeah. I was just
we come from opposite ends of the spectrum on that one, but go ahead. Next story.
Story about when I turned the corner and I went like that, and the cop saw me and gave me a ticket. But then you reminded me that it technically still was my fault. Whatever.
Damn it.
Yeah, got me again. All right, parents, a school teacher. Whoops. What happened? Parents had to sign a permission slips so their kids could eat an Oreo. Oh, by the way, and I won't show it tonight, but there was like 27 great pranks that you could do for April Fools, and one of them was taking the Oreos and scooping the white frosting out and putting toothpaste on there and closing them up. Yeah. The other one was taking the filled donuts and filling them up with mayonnaise. Yeah.
I love that one. I like the Oreos with toothpaste in them. That's classic.
Yeah. So this one, somebody tweeted or did whatever here. Insanity. I have to sign a permission slip so my middle schooler can eat a frickin' Oreo.
Well, they have to turn it into Michelle Obama for approval.
But don't worry, you can go have your abortion done.
Right,
Middle school, without permission.
Exactly.
You can go have your ears pierced. You can go
right.
get
and she's
condoms.
Michelle is allowed to take all the male hormones she wants, and those aren't safe.
True.
Excuse me.
So
doesn't need to take any male hormones. She is a man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot female hormones.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had that backwards.
The Pennsylvania.
She's a man, baby.
Man, baby. It's a man.
Slip. Allowing the middle school age children. A parent tweeted out the photo of the permission slip, which explained that the students are learning about tectonic plates. The teacher said she would be using Oreos in an exercise which would be model plate movement. The letter said that they'll be double stuffed, blah, blah, blah. And then the students do not have to eat the Oreo if they do not wish, but she wanted to let the parents know that she would be offering them. And then she also said, the teacher said, note, the ingredients of the Oreo are listed on the back of this sheet and on my e-board under the attachment labeled Continental Plates permission slip. You believe the frickin', I don't know.
I love Neil Cavuto. I can just hear him saying that. I want teachers to teach, and I want Oreos to be eaten.
Yeah. All right, so the last segment that I have loaded is the lighter side.
I hate that.
Amy, this is about a 90-year-old toothless Lithuanian Russian lady.
Oh, that's who's laughing?
Yeah. Sorry. All right, I saw this. Ted Cruz, I'd love to solve the problem.
Yeah, baby, and you can. We'll let you.
Here's one. Obama. Gee, Pat, I don't have a clue. Workplace violence. Armed insurgency. Can I buy a vowel?
Look at Pat Sajak's face. Look at that. Oh, I didn't realize her too. She's doing the same thing. Don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Saw this today. A biochemist has been put in jail for 4 years for doing this.
What is it?
See what he did?
That is bizarre.
Yeah, he mixed a woman, a dog, and some pigs, genetic, and made these people or children or something.
That's crazy looking.
That's not real.
No, it's not real, of course, but it's really cool though.
I saw it on the internet. It is.
Oh, of course, then it's real. I forgot. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
April Fool's.
Actually, I hate to say this. That does look like my last girlfriend. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
I thought this was cute. Good night, honey. Good night, dear.
Oh, that is adorable. Adorable. Yeah, that is.
I thought this was good. Of course, history repeats itself. Bikers don't listen. That's true.
Isn't that the truth, huh?
Actually, that's, yeah.
Amy's motto, please don't be an asshole to me. Then I have to be an asshole to you, and I'm way better an asshole than you are.
I just had to tell someone on another page, I'm like, oh, honey, don't go there. I don't play nice. They think I'm going to play nice. I don't play nice.
Is it, you ever torn a muscle? Just leave me alone.
I actually named that Amy's motto.
That one's great. You got to tag me in that, Jim.
Okay. Death to America.
We're making progress. Oh, this whole thing is so hilarious.
That shitbag. If Allah wills it, oh, God.
The hard deadline of yesterday, according to Obama, he put a red line, hard line, deadline, and now...
Screech! Hold on. I know what I said.
Well, Iran said we're not even going to make a decision here until summer. Well, wait a minute. You shouldn't get to make a decision other than where do I sign? Because
we shouldn't be at the table with them. How is this not a treacherous? I want to know how this is not a treacherous act.
It is, and it is absolutely. Well, treasonous act. It is absolutely that. And Obama has this. This will be under his command. I mean, this is several. Providing aid and comfort to the enemy, or dealing or working with the enemy. The release of the prisoners for Bergdahl. Some of the very questionable things that the arms. Having the IRS attack political foes. I mean, we're talking about, crimes and treasonous acts, one after another. But apparently, it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay,
treason. I mean, treason is the distinct definition. When I say treachery, that's because when you define treachery, it's harmful things that are done usually secretly to a friend, your own country, etc. An act of harming someone who trusts you, which is the American people. So it's to give them the millions and millions that we're supposed to be giving them. So the House had better shut that down.
Well,
so fast.
Here's the thing.
That Obama's head will spin right off his head.
Well, this to me, and I'm not a constitutional lawyer like our president. But even I can say, okay, so like we're all the guys sitting across the table from the Americans, and we're all Iranians, and we're like, okay, so tell us again, you're going to give us a whole bunch of money. Oh yeah, we'll give you a whole bunch of money, and then all we have to do is tell you we promise not to make a bomb. Yeah, we just need you to promise that you won't make a bomb. But wait, we get the money first, and we promise, then we get the money, right? It's all kind of a, we'll give you the money, we'll release, we'll get no sanctions, and all you got to do is promise. So if we just tell you we won't do it,
quotes.
So if we just tell you we won't do it, we get the money. Again, I want to make this clear. Yes, that's what we're saying. You got to promise you won't do it. Oh, we promise. Oh, yeah, we would never, right, guys?
They don't even have to pinky swear. They don't even have to pinky swear.
All the other side of the table. Oh, we would never.
There's a video that just came out from Yahoo today or yesterday, I believe, because of something that the Iranian general just said. So I didn't load this, but I'm going to load it now and just show it to you.
Death to America again?
20 seconds. This is Netanyahu today.
Yesterday, an Iranian general brazenly declared, and I quote, Israel's destruction is non-negotiable. But evidently, giving Iran's murderous regime a clear path to the bomb is negotiable. This is unconscionable.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true.
Did I tell you I got a crush on that man?
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's
a strong leader who will stand up for his country. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I got a heart on.
Yep. I got a heart on. A heart on. A heart on.
Heart on. A heart.
A heart on. A heart on. Heart
That's
on.
On.
Amy doesn't know it, but that kind of leads into this next segment. Have you guys ever had, like, in your sack lunch, you bring sandwich?
I've never had a sack in my life, Jim. Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah. So no
Sorry,
more bruised bananas in your sack lunch. Yeah, this
your lunch sack.
It's an amazing. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Freaking kidding me. Sorry.
No, it's gone.
And speaking of bananas, while Jim tries to fix that, I just found out if you peel, we always try and peel the banana from the stem. If
Yep,
you peel it
you go
from
the
the
other
other way, it's a lot easier. That's the way monkeys do it.
Pops right open.
So we're not even as smart as monkeys at times.
Not only that, strands actually go with it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Strands from the banana all go with it. You don't get them that way.
XSplit broadcast.
Okay, time for bed.
It's done that. Right. It's done that before to me.
Right.
So I'm going to reload it real quick because this is really a pretty cool invention. This will take 2 seconds to load. I mean, this may even be something that Amy already uses to bring. Do you bring sack lunch or anything to work?
No, I mean, literally, she's never had a sack lunch.
I bring a glass container.
So you bring your own
glass container
from home.
I bring my glass container with usually with meat, potatoes, and vegetables in it.
A glass container. It's actually a fifth of vodka.
No, I don't use plastic because plastic in the microwave puts poison in your food.
Yes, it does. That's what I hear.
So I only use glass.
Delicious, delicious.
Makes my bag 10 times heavier, but you know.
I saw a T-shirt. This. I don't remember exactly. It might have been a TV show, or maybe I was thought in person. It said, "Meat is murder. Tasty murder."
Tasty murder.
I want that shirt.
It's a new invention that helps keep bananas protected so they don't get bruised.
No, that's not what that's for.
Yeah, it's never too early to start banana lovers in your life. Thanks to Yankee ingenuity and Americans having entirely changed stuff, you too, as well as the people you love, can have your very own banana bunker. How to assemble banana here in the video, and they actually have them color coordinated. It's called a banana bunker. You put your banana in that, and I think lunch. No?
You know, I don't know if I don't know if I'd want to put my banana in that. You know, what if it was really tight around the banana?
I don't know. I just thought it's a banana bunker.
I mean, and once my banana's in there, I mean, you know, I go sticking it into things like something else. I mean, it's
sticking it into the sack.
Right, and I just, you know.
And now I'm almost ashamed and embarrassed to show the next thing because, well, cross.
I know, really. There you go. That's
right now. Jesus, forgive me.
You're going to hell. You are going to hell.
Oh my gosh!
Damage from the tornadoes last week. It says last night. Last week in Oklahoma and Arkansas, a high school student inspired people on Twitter by snapping this picture. That is pretty amazing, though.
Yeah.
The telephone pole snapped off in the bottom like that and left the telephone pole in the shape of a cross.
Well, look at the top of it. It looks like it got struck by lightning on the top. It's all frayed.
I know.
Christ is with us, and He'll protect us. It was just.
The wires holding this thing up.
That's crazy looking. Wow.
All right.
Kind of cool though.
Wow. Pink chickens, Amy. You're in for a treat. If you ever someday come and visit us in Portland, this is actually only in Portland. Multnomah County Animal Services is on the news. If you or someone you know lost 2 pink chickens, please contact us.
That is awesome.
Do you have pink chickens up there?
We have pink chickens.
There are pink chickens up here too.
Are they really?
Do you know how they get pink?
Yeah.
Easter Bunny.
It's the Easter Bunny. Exactly.
I don't know how.
They lay rainbow eggs.
So
It's fantastic.
that
People actually kill their pets by painting them different colors and
I
stuff.
know, right?
And their
I know.
skin, and they
I've
can't
heard of it.
breathe. And
Exactly.
yeah.
it's like they wonder why the dog is dying. Well, hello, you just painted their skin. They can't breathe.
All right, you guys want to see the cute story that I did? I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. The cute story that I found for the end of the show.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's called Brutus Gets 4 Paws.
All right, he now has a set of bionic paws. We want to introduce you to the Loveland Rottweiler that's capturing hearts across the country.
His name is Brutus. He's so adorable. We just learned that his foster family plans to adopt him. Now, when Brutus was a puppy, handlers say he was left outside in the cold by his breeder, and he suffered frostbite on all 4 paws. And rather than take him to a vet, that breeder performed an at-home amputation. Well,
Oh.
rescue, and as you can see, he's recovering. But it was tough for him to play like a dog, to run and jump and enjoy a game of tug-of-war. But that's not the case anymore. A Denver-based animal prosthetic and orthopedic center teamed up with Colorado State University, look at Brutus, to get him up and running again. And I mean literally.
Inside is all cost comfort. On the outside, it's about recreating what would have happened if Brutus's toes were still there. So balance.
It's like there are either too many good smells or too many.
Brutus now has 4 prosthetic legs that he is learning to use. He seems to be doing just fine, right? Hundreds of people have also donated to a GoFundMe account to the to his account, and so far they've raised about $12,500. I think it is.
Technology.
He's amazing. So fun to see.
You know what's funny about that though? It still looked like the way he was walking. He was like, "Get these off, get these
I
off,
know.
get these off."
It's like when they put the socks on it.
I don't, right? I was like, I
they
still
don't
don't like.
walk.
Thanks for the feet and everything, but no, I'm good.
Hey, I'll show you something here. Just one of the, I don't know if you call it a life hack or not, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, I've seen this. This is great.
Garden.
That's cool.
And look, you can grow a dog.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they swept and found a dog in there.
Oops.
Yeah. The dog was peeing all over their herbs is what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Go out there, swap that guy.
What about that?
Nice.
Amy, have you ever seen the video that we put together asking people to advertise for us? This is one of the commercials that I want to do between each segment, and I didn't run any. You've seen it already?
I don't. I know you had one that had a skeleton like on it, but I don't know which one you're talking
That was
about.
coffee. That was for coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, watch this. I'm going to play this. I need to start playing these each. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm up because I'm talking. All right, here we go.
Hey, you. You could be advertising right here, right now. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You should be advertising on the blast. You know you want to.
Why do you look like Gay Elvis in that?
That's well, and actually, let me see if I can find him.
And by the way, if you noticed on the ad, we're really trying to target the French smoking demographic.
Or the Gay Elvis.
Or the gay, or there you go, the French Gay Elvis. Something to that effect. Yeah, we figured it's a target market. Oui, oui. Do you like this show? You like this show?
I need some spaghetti.
Stupid American.
See? You think, huh? He actually talks.
Sacre bleu.
Smoke. Yeah.
I hate Americans. I hate Americans. I hate Americans. Either that or he's a beatnik.
Yeah.
I need some coffee and I hate Starbucks. I need some coffee and I hate Starbucks.
I almost had to break down yesterday when I was at the hospital, and I almost went into Starbucks and bought something. But the last second, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting
I like Starbucks. I like Starbucks.
Well, I don't drink coffee, so it would have been iced tea and a chocolate croissant or something.
I missed our little hooker.
Yeah.
Why do we have a hooker?
She's back. I don't know. She's the entertainment for the. And now, girls dancing. Let's take this show out of here. Oh, that's
Pink
hilarious.
lips and a hooker. Okay.
I got all kinds of stuff up my sleeve.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to know what's up your sleeve.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the show.
All righty.
Probably
I'm very
after the show.
Very relieved that you're not in jail as of Friday. That's good news.
Yeah.
That's very good news. So.
I did meet with the IRS.
Yes, but for entirely different reasons, and I already knew why you were there. So
I am working. We did get blocked on YouTube, but probably for the UHF fight that I showed.
Yep, it was.
I'm not making any money, but we could be.
Exactly.
Funny. Put some segments together.
We would never.
Nah, who wants to make friends? I don't want to make money.
Yeah, exactly. We're just here to just make friends and hang out for a while.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well.
And that's it.
So tonight's show, happy ending. We had a happy ending.
Yeah.
Out the lights.
The party's over.
And one of the things that I like. Let's see. One of the things that I do like is when we play the music now, since everything's going through the mixer, it's not going through separate speakers and across the room, so it sounds echoey.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
The same old thing again.
We spend our money on something for the
show. That's great.
Anyways, I'm closing this down. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a safe one.
Thank you.
Good night.